You ready? So last night I was sitting there and I got sidetracked. I started watching all these commercials on these things, and I kept thinking to myself, what would be like a great way to introduce this GMC? What would be the ideal way? Maybe I could pull like a big sheet off of it, but obviously we grabbed the wrong one, it didn't work. Or I could set up the Apple iPlay, prank call Eric Brooks, and he'll be like, hey man, are you out to lunch right now? Or, well, then I don't have an Apple phone either. So I thought to myself, what would introduce it? And really, what introduces it is the front. When this thing is driving down the road, GMC has made some huge changes to this grille. Not only the chrome accents here, but they brought this GMC up. Then this C right here is their signature throughout this whole vehicle. The LED lighting's right here, and right here are the C's. So as this vehicle is coming towards you, those LED lightings, you'll be able to see that it's a GMC. Now, it also has LED lightings right here for fog lights, some tow hooks. There's different packages, the all-terrain. There's another one, another package that they've come out with that'll come out later on this year that is completely, in the words I guess are murdered out. And it has black bumpers, this black front end here, the black grille. The GMC is even blacked out. It also has here with the IntelliBeam, which is projector headlights, that will actually, available on some models, will actually go on and off as you're driving through traffic. So instead of having to do that when you're driving down the road, you've got that real dark road, you're driving through these mountains locally, and instead of, oh man, I forgot, and you're clicking and the other person's flashing, and you're like, hey man, I did it, and he's got his blinds on. Now this itself will do it by itself. The next thing we have over here is we have our, if you can follow me this way guys, I'd appreciate it. We have our wheel well. Our wheel well is designed all the way through its packages. You're going to have different sizes from this size here, the 17-18 range, all the way up to the 22 and the Denali Ultimate package. Yes, that's a new package for GMC, the Denali Ultimate package. So not only was it Denali enough, they said, hey, guess what? I'm going to add more stuff in it and make it an Ultimate package. But come standard is this felt. One of the reasons why this felt on the inside comes standard is because no matter which level you're driving in, it doesn't matter. They want you to have a nice, quiet ride. They also put a guard here as well. And as I was told, probably the most functional side of it is really just to protect the rest of your truck. You've got rocks flinging up. This right here is going to protect this metal here on top of it. Now you also have a better brake system here, anti-lock brakes all the way around, 4 disc brakes all the way around, and there was something I was supposed to remember at that time, but there is a better brake system in there that I forget the name of it, but I'll remember it as we go along. Now, we were talking about noise reduction a minute ago with the inside felt. All these doors are triple sealed, okay? They've triple sealed them, so again, that better ride, better cabin ride. And then on top of that, believe it or not, these mirrors are designed aerodynamically for at that point in time for less noise reduction. Now, if you take a look on the inside, I'm going to take these keys out. If you take a look on the inside, this truck is equipped with the 4x4 package. Now, you don't have to get the 4x4 package. It is going to, this 4x4 package will come standard with your 2-wheel drive, of course, your automatic. It'll come with your 4 high, 4 low. And if you take this button and you click it all the way over to the far right, it goes into your rear locking differential. Now, we've all seen how the rear locking differential is supposed to work, but that's a different story. But on this truck, it doesn't matter because you have that ability to do that on the fly. So with better traction, better control, you can actually get into your 4 high on the fly, which allows you at that point in time to get out of any sticky situation that you may be in. Now, the reason why I brought you this way is, oh, I did already pop the hood, is because I want to bring you back up here, I'm sorry, to this engine. Now, this engine is actually very, very unique. Most brands these days are biting into the turbocharger or a smaller engine. And instead of getting into a smaller engine or the turbocharger, what they've done is they've combined 3 different things through this engine to give it better performance. Now, different packages, you can get our 4.3 V6 engine, okay? You can get a, and that is a 6-speed transmission only on that. You can on this, you can also get a 5.3 V8 with a 6-speed transmission or an 8-speed transmission, which at that point in time you're really only saving about a gallon or 2 on fuel economy, but it helps with the, you know, your smoothness of your shifting while you're, you know, hauling and stuff. And I'll get into trailering a little bit later. And then the ultimate package as well as the Denali package, that goes into the massive 6.2 V8 engine. And that has all the power that you need. When it was set out, when I looked it up, they said the 5.3 will give you 11,000 pounds of towing, 11,100. But the person that actually has to tow daily is probably going to be more interested into that 6.2. But that's the only person that would probably really, unless they really want that Denali Ultimate package, because of the fact that that engine is so large. Even though it does have its active fuel management, it's still not going to make a big difference between the 5.3. But also, it's a little cost effective on your pocketbook when it comes to the package price of the 5.3 anyways. So if you really need all that power, yes, you can spend the extra money, but the 5.3 will still give you a lot of pull, a lot of torque anyways. And we'll go over some of those numbers a little bit later. Now, that engine that we were talking about, that active fuel management, instead of having the, like I said, the smaller engine and forcing that turbo to work even harder to get there, what we've done is have plenty of power. And as you're driving down the road, it'll sense that and it'll drop into a 4-cylinder. In essence, basically, it dials them down, and it can at an instant can activate or deactivate that. And it was a huge problem in the beginning. They actually said that when he was doing it, you would hear like a humming noise before, and now it transfers so easily you can never tell when you're not in it. It also has a direct fuel injection, so that it can basically the electronics will sense whenever your vehicle needs the extra umph, or if it's going a downhill slide, it would be able to, or a downhill road, it would be able to sense that, hey, my foot is not on that gas pedal. So again, another way of cost effective on the fuel economy. The last thing is it's the variable valve timing. Now, the variable valve timing allows it to give you the power when needed. That timing, it senses how you're driving as well. If you're a hot-footed person, or if you've got the trailer behind you and you're heading up a hill, it'll sense that and it'll change your timing apparatus, allowing you to get a little bit more power when you need it right at that point. So to me, I'd rather have the power and not need it and let it dial itself down than not have the power and force it to make it. So it's a huge thing in the industry. Now, I'm going to bring you back this way again. I apologize. One of the biggest things about this vehicle is all the other consumers are saying, hey, it may not have enough room. Well, that's typically not true. Because if you notice right here, this door, these are longer doors, and this panel right here has actually, this I-beam right here has actually been pushed over 2 inches to be exact. What that means is a guy like me, I'm a size 13. Who has a size 13 here? Okay, I'll be the only one. So I just wanted to do that myself. So what that means is that pushed it over, and it actually it was the equivalent of about 4 inches on the inside by pushing that beam over, which allows a big-footed person like myself to jump in here. Now, the other thing that's standard in this is this little hook here, this little handle. No other truck in the industry has both the side handle and the top handle, which allows those, again, the ones that are that it's not as easy to get into. One foot here, one hand there, pull this lever down, and then get right back into it. Now I sit farther back, and as you see, my size 13s actually have plenty of room. I actually have plenty of room. Now, this darn mat is going to get me. We were also talking about noise reduction again. In here, there's a small little rubber piece here. This rubber seal, what that does for you is as this vehicle is driving down the road, it slows down your that wind resistant noise. Again, this could actually cause a whistle without this. So another reason why this is one of the quietest cabins in the industry. Now, we're going to come back this way. Other consumers have said, hey, it is too hard. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Did I let go of that? I did. You know, this thing is actually close to, well, that didn't work very well. This thing is actually close to about 100-something pounds. So the availability to just let this go is huge. The other thing, this always happens to me. You're putting something in the tailgate. You've got two hands on it. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Put it on my leg. Let it go, and you're safe. No more clunking. You also have the availability. You don't have a ladder system here that you have to set up to get into it. You have your step size here with a handheld, and it actually is formed to your hand right here that allows you, as you jump into this vehicle, right here and here, just that easy. Now, here's the other thing. You're right. Oh, I don't have a cool ladder. That's right. But does your ladder work like this? No, it doesn't. With this side step, it allows you to just jump right in. Now, the bed itself on the Denali package actually will come available with the bed liner. It has a huge Denali looking emblem right there, which is amazing. The bed itself will also come with hooks, 4 standard hooks right here on the sides, and then these little plugs actually come out, which allows you to do to solidify whatever you're towing solidify it a little further. Now here's another scenario for you. Everyone puts tonneau covers on here for fuel economy, correct? Well, once you do that, basically your back light for your cab is useless now. Some packages have allowed you to have the option of putting LED lights all underneath this bed. So if you have a cover, or if you've just loaded all your equipment in here and it's blocking that light, it doesn't matter. You still have your LED lights in here, so for better visibility at night for loading. Now, we also talked about some other features. We talked about some towing packages. Now this package right here does not have the max towing package on it, but it comes available with it. That max towing package will actually have your trailer braking system right there in the front, and at your fingertips you can just basically adjust what your needs are for braking on your trailer and for your truck and the type of load and the weight that you have. Now this V8 5.3, like I said earlier, would do about 11,000 pounds. But to me, getting the ball rolling isn't as important as stopping the ball. And that's why that extra help with the trailer brakes just being right there, so that you can basically just say, hey, I'm not slowing down enough. You can change that at all times. Now, you also comes as well with hill start assist. That allows it allows a little bit of a braking for you to go from your brake pedal to your gas pedal, which allows you to go ahead and smoothly take off. This also will come with a back lock as well. With this back lock, this is the only product out there that you can remote lock it. This tailgate. It also comes with the lock here as well for your spare, which your spare is right here. You know, guys, that I really did think about taking this spare down, because last time we had that incident, and I figured nothing could go wrong. But man, I just don't like getting dirty, so I apologize. We'll have to do that another day. Part of your braking, your tow package, as well as your connections here. They come standard, already built inside of your vehicle. Now, if you remember in the beginning as well, we talked about a little bit about GMC Signature, their C. Well, this is also the same C lit up in LED. They made both the headlights and the tail lights, so no matter if you see them coming or going, you can tell that this is a Sierra. Now come along with me this way. Now, my dear friend Jim, I was going to pick on him, but he's not here. One of the biggest things he has a complaint on his truck is that there's no steps on his truck, okay? The ultimate package, you can actually take your foot right here, and there's a swivel. The side steps will actually swivel from that all the way back here so that you can get inside the bed as well, which is a huge thing. Not only that, on the Denali package, they fold up. Obviously, you see this package doesn't have that. But what I want to also show you on the inside, again, is we're going to show you a few more options. The IntelliLink. The IntelliLink is huge. We are a fast-paced, computer-based society. So all of us have to stay connected. Not only does this have the 4G LTE wireless connection, OnStar, but it also has, as well as you can connect with Pandora, but it has the mirroring. So basically now, all you have to do is put your phone in here, set it all up with your Apple Play or your Android Auto, and it will mirror what your phone says here. Now, be careful, because once it's connected, your girlfriend can go through it. Your boyfriend can go through it. All you have to do is be around the vehicle, and this Apple Play or Android Auto will pick it up, and you can scroll through it just like the face of your phone. Google Maps, your pictures, your music, it doesn't matter, it's in there. Now everybody says, yeah, man, that's going to take all my battery. And you're exactly right. Some packages, the higher level packages of this SLT into the Ultimate package will have a spot for you there that you can actually set your phone down right in the middle console and charge it, just like that. Now you do have to, if it does have a case, from what I understand, you do have to take it out of that case, and there are some settings to make that charge. Now, inside of this, there's plenty of cup holders, the standard AC, the standard FM radio, AM radio with the standard Sirius radio. It also comes with power windows, power locks. Most of our models will come standard with of course, with the key fob and the key itself, and some of them will even have the remote start. So it just depends on what package and what things fit your basic needs on a vehicle. Now, also the leather itself, it doesn't. They've said that the leather and the actual cloth, in every review that I've had and this is just for your guys' knowledge, they said the cloth is actually more comfortable. And the reason being is because on the leather, they have the heated seats, and you can get that available here on the cloth as well, but they have the cooled seats. Now before, on the cooled seats, what happened is they had I guess in the beginning, the inventions in the beginning of it, it was pushing out a lot of hot air in the back. Well, the whole design for the cool seat is what? So that you can cool yourself down. You shouldn't penalize the person behind you because he's sitting there. So they've redesigned them. Now it's more of a fan that's blowing through to cool the seat than it is an actual something creating heat to make a cold seat itself. So we also, on this vehicle, of course, our standard powertrain warranty is going to be a 5-year, 60,000 now for 16. It also comes with the limited bumper to bumper, 3-year, 36,000 miles. It also comes with 2 years of basic maintenance with us. It's oil changes and tire rotations, and then we back our own up with our lifetime powertrain warranty. And in Frank's word, ready to drive it?
Good job.